What is the ideal ramp length for 3 steps?
Hello everyone, and welcome to this video about the ideal ramp length for 3 steps. In this video, we will discuss the various factors that determine the ideal ramp length for 3 steps, as well as some considerations that should be taken into account when choosing a ramp.
Factors that determine ramp length.
The ideal ramp length for 3 steps is largely determined by 2 factors: the height of the steps and the incline of the ramp. Height of the steps. The height of the steps is the primary factor that determines the length of the ramp. The height of the steps is usually measured in inches or centimeters, and this measurement is used to determine the rise of the ramp. The rise is the vertical distance between the top of the first step and the top of the last step. Incline of the ramp. The incline of the ramp is the second factor that determines the length of the ramp. The incline is the angle at which the ramp rises from the ground to the top of the steps. A steep incline can make it difficult to climb the ramp, while a shallow incline can make the ramp too long.
ADA guidelines for ramp length.
The Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, provides guidelines for the ideal ramp length for 3 steps. According to the ADA, the ideal ramp length for 3 steps is 18 feet. This length provides a safe and comfortable slope for individuals with disabilities, and it also complies with the ADA's accessibility standards.
Other considerations.
While the ADA guidelines provide a good starting point for determining the ideal ramp length for 3 steps, there are other considerations that should be taken into account. Space constraints. The available space is an important consideration when choosing a ramp length. If there is not enough space to accommodate an 18-foot ramp, a shorter ramp may be necessary. User needs. The needs of the users should also be taken into account. If the ramp will be used primarily by individuals with mobility impairments, a longer ramp with a gentler incline may be necessary. Safety considerations. Safety is another important consideration when choosing a ramp length. A ramp that is too steep or too short can be dangerous, especially for individuals with mobility impairments. In conclusion, the ideal ramp length for 3 steps depends on several factors, including the height of the steps, the incline of the ramp, the ADA guidelines, space constraints, user needs, and safety considerations. By taking these factors into account, it is possible to choose a ramp that is safe, accessible, and comfortable for all users.